What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. Alright, so, no, I'm really late on this video here, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still here, I'm still alive. Taking me a while to get around to some things here. So, yeah, there's only a day and 19 hours left, as you can see here, or a couple hours after when this video gets put up. It'll be about a day left. So, since there's only a day left, I'm just going to go over all three of the new uniforms in this video. I'm not really going to separate them into three different videos. So yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look at them. We have the Winter Soldier and Falcon update here. So we've got a uniform for Winter Soldier, Falcon, and Baron Zemo. So let's start with the first one on the list here, which is Winter Soldier. So here we have Bucky's new uniform. So let's go ahead and check it out. So the uniform effects are going to be enhance the effects of skill, cybernetic punch, and all-out assault. And then we have increased chain hit damage by 15%. And what was his previous? Was also 15? Oh no, he didn't get any chain hit damage. I thought he did for some reason. All right, so let's see what the skill changes are. So here we have the all-out assault, which is tier 2 passive. 45% chance when attacking ignore target's dodge by 100%, so that's fantastic. It's only 3 seconds, but you're gonna have that up every 7 seconds, so not too bad. And then increase skill damage by 25%, bonus damage by 25%. That one you have up almost the entire time, because 45% chance when attacking. You should be proccing this pretty much all the time, because if you think of an obelisk being only 10% chance, you know, we can have those go off pretty well, most of the time pretty consistently. So 45% chance, you would think that would be very consistent. And then his 4-star passive here, which is the other one that's getting a buff just from the uniform, and that's going to be increase his HP by 5%. You get super armor, all defense by 5%, which I believe that was the same as his previous uniform there, which really nice to keep that super armor. I do like that. And then we have just a standard skill here, 3-second stun. And then they added these new little icons here, which is kind of interesting. So we have physical damage, guard break, and ignore all targeting, which basically, from what I can gather from that, is one, it tells you what type of damage it is. Physical, if it was elemental, it'd tell you there. The guard break just means that it can do a standard guard break, you know, when you hit an opponent enough times and it kind of breaks their guard type thing, or at least that's what I'm assuming. And then the ignore targeting should just mean that this skill has an iframe on it. So we'll see when we get into the skill preview, see if skill 1 has an iframe. Second skill here, we have a all attack boost, only 10% all attack for 10 seconds, but I guess if you want to weave that into your rotation, you can get your 10% all attack there. The third skill here, we have a counter attack skill, and also it will activate and hit enemies when they are in iframe, which is pretty nice. And then let's see what it does. It has 5 seconds of damage immunity. It's got accumulation for damage dealt, which is good. Because previously it was damage received, I believe, with his old uniform, which has made it a little trickier to play him. So hopefully this will alleviate that. And it was a, what is this, a 60% all attack increase here, it looks like. So not too bad, 60%, I'll take that. And then his fourth skill here, we have all defense down, minus 50%. Nothing too crazy there. 5 seconds of invincibility, which is really nice. And then the fifth skill, we have 60% chance for the enemy to miss, incapacitation, and then we have a buff here, all attack, all speed, or all defense by 30%, all speed 1%, and crit rates by 1%. All right, nice little 1% there for all attack and crit rate. Still don't know why they do that, but maybe it's because it's just easier to add that to the skill. They maybe have to recode it or something to not have the all speed and crit rate. I don't know. All right, and this one should have an iframe as well. So you should have 2 skills with iframes. So we'll see if that's actually what that icon means. So let's hop into the skill preview here. So skill 1, let's see if we got an iframe somewhere. Yep, that we do. All right, so we got iframe there. Second skill. Just does some punches. Third skill, so this is the counterattack skill. So if we don't counterattack, does a few punches and throws a grenade. Oh, I didn't check the buffs. Do we get all of the buffs if we just cancel it? So those are the, okay, so we don't get all the buffs. Actually, no, we do get all the buffs. Okay, yeah. So we get all the buffs if we cancel it, or do we get more buffs if we counterattack? Let's see. Oh, that's the same. All right, so just a little bit more damage, it looks like. Yeah, so it throws 3 grenades instead of 1 grenade. And again, this will ignore iframe, so I guess it can be used in some PvP now, maybe timeline battle. I'm not sure how effective or how much damage the skill will actually do. It doesn't look like it's going to be able to one-shot someone, but maybe if you have like a rage or energy on him and it procs, you know, right on that first hit, then maybe you can just burst them down in one shot, but it doesn't look like it's going to one shot. So I don't think that he's going to be a very good PvP character, since it looks like the 3rd skill, well, you can transfer that, can't you? Or maybe not, transfer it into like the 5th skill right here. But anyway, well, I already showed the 5th skill. So the 4th skill, we just have the invincibility there again, not an iframe. Oh, do we not get that all defense down till the very, oh no, it is applying there. Okay, I thought it was applying at the very end, but no, you get more like, well, that's 7 seconds of it, but then look, the skill goes on for like 3 seconds, so it's like 10 seconds of all defense down, so that's pretty nice. For Bucky here, I'm not sure on the best skill rotation, but if we want to take advantage, do we get that 10% right away? Okay, we do get the 10% right away. So I'm thinking we're just going to do something like 2, 3, 5, and then proc on 4. That's what I'm thinking. So just do 2, and then you just cancel into them right away, because you can instant cancel 5, it looks like, because all of those fire pits on the ground there are from 5, I believe, right? Because 4 doesn't. Yeah, 4 doesn't give any of those, so you can instant cancel those. So I just do a lot of instant cancels there. There's all the explosions, and I believe that's going to be the best rotation for him. He looks like he's going to be damage proc friendly, since this doesn't... it does hit pretty quickly. Okay, so you don't get the smoke if you instant cancel it, but I don't know how big of a deal that'll be. That just makes it so they miss you a little bit more, but you're gonna have invincibility on the 4th skill, so I think that should be fine. And then you just substitute the tier 3 in for the 4th skill, I believe, when you want to proc. So then you would just do this instead and just go into the tier 3, and you should be good. And I'm thinking with this uniform, I'm actually gonna tier 3 him, because I already have him ready to tier 3. Way back when he first got his tier 3, you know, he was still really strong with kind of like the current roster, the current state of the game. So I had already leveled up his gears to 25, he's level 70 and everything. So basically all I have to do is click the tier 3 button. So since I don't have to level up his gears, I'm thinking I'm just going to tier 3 him. So I'm going to be grabbing this uniform and then testing him out a little bit at tier 3. And there we have a plane flying over the house like usual. So yeah, that's going to be Winter Soldier there, which it does look like the uniform's going to be stronger. I'm not sure about how much. It looks like it's definitely going to be easier to play. So whereas his old uniform, maybe if you play perfectly, you might get more damage out of it. This one should be a lot more consistent with the damage. So I'll have another video about that. But right now, I do like the looks of the uniform. It looks a lot easier to play. The skill animations look nice. So yeah, let's move on to the next uniform on the list here, which is going to be Falcon. So let's see what Falcon's got for him here. So he's got, pretty much should have a top to bottom rework, because his newest uniform was this one, the Marble Legacy, which is not bad, but it's really not great either. So yeah, let's see what we got here for the Captain America Falcon here. So let's see, we got change, yeah, his 4-star passive tier 2 and leadership. And then we've got increased chain hit damage by 10%, increased skill damage by 35%, and bonus damage by 45%. So we got quite a big buff going on there. So let's see, his tier 2 passive is now going to be when dodging. Okay, so I'm not sure how I feel about that when dodging. I don't like when you have to dodge something for a skill to activate, but it looks like it's all defensive, so that should be fine. You get a 30% heal. Oh, actually, no, you have 40% physical attack there, which you do kind of want that. And then remove all debuffs. So, I mean, this is a really nice passive. I just don't really like how it's being activated with the when dodging. Maybe you can be when hits. He has some guaranteed dodge, though, doesn't he? So, we'll come back to that. But it's on an 8-second cooldown. So, technically, if you're dodging all the time, that 30% heal every, basically every 4 seconds, because it'll proc and you heal 30% over 4 seconds, and you have 4 seconds of downtime, and then you can heal for another 30% over 4 seconds. So yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. And then his 4-star passive here, yeah, he does have some guaranteed dodge. So 30% guaranteed dodge, nothing too crazy, but hey, 30% is still nice. And then let's see, he has iframe on the first skill. It's just a standard skill. Iframe on the second skill. We have a stun. Third skill here, we've got some all defense down, minus 50%, so same as Winter Soldier. 4 seconds of invincibility. All right, I'll increase damage by 50% for 2 attacks. That's actually pretty nice. I don't think I remembered that the first time I read over his skills, but yeah, I like that. So 2 attacks is going to get buffed there. And then the fourth skill, we have dodge rate increased by 60%. Okay, so there's some dodge to help him out. But look how many skills he has iframes on. All of his skills except for the third skill have an iframe. So when are you going to be dodging? That's something that I don't understand. Like some characters that have accumulation, say for when hit, their skills are iframes. When are you going to be accumulating? For him here, it's when dodging. He's got iframes. When you're going to be dodging, there's some when hits, it procs some stuff, and then they have iframes. So, you know, it just doesn't make sense to me when they do stuff like this. But I mean, hopefully he'll still be able to dodge and get that 40% attack boost, but we'll see. All right, so fourth skill, 50% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, and all damage immune. Okay, so it doesn't penetrate invincibility. And then the fifth skill, we have a stun, silence, ignore, dodge by 70%. Okay, very nice. I do like having ignore dodge built into characters now, since it's becoming more and more needed for the content to have this ignore dodge. So it's really good that they're putting it on characters now, so that your only source of ignore dodge isn't to use like an ignore dodge lead, or to make sure you have a CTP of energy, or to what is those, like the only other options if it's not on your character, isn't it? So yeah, kind of annoying now that you need ignore dodge for a lot of content. But anyway, he's got 70% of it here, so that's pretty nice. Then all attack, all defense by 40%, so he does get a 40% there. 1% all speed, and then 35% crit rate, so he should be able to max out his crit rate pretty easily, because that's a 10 seconds that lasts for on a 17-second cooldown, so you're pretty much going to have that up the entire time. Yeah, so it's an 8.5 second cooldown. Yeah, 8.5 seconds. So I'm not sure how damage proc friendly he's going to be. And from the brief look at his skills, if we hop into the skill preview here, it doesn't look like you can really combine many of his skills. So it looks like he's going to be a CTP of Rage character. Yeah, he does have his tier 3 as well. So 2 characters got tier 3s in this update, which is kind of crazy, but I will take it. And then 1 awakening as well. So very good. All right, so first skill. Yep, we have a full iframe on the first skill. Second skill, well, that was very short. I was expecting the skill to go on a little further, but oh, that was a little more hits there. But yeah, it is an iframe as well. Third skill, this is the counterattack skill. Wait, was it a counterattack skill? Hold on a sec. No, it wasn't a counterattack skill. It's one of the skills that gave him the buffs and the accumulation. Did he have accumulation? I'm already getting Winter Soldier and him mixed up now. Let's see, all defense down. Okay. Oh, it was the increase for next 2 skills. All right. And then the fourth skill. Okay, so it goes in and out of iframes on the fourth skill, so you could probably dodge a few attacks that way. And then the fifth skill is... okay, looks like a full iframe as well. But yeah, the only skills that I really found that are easy to combine for him are the third skill. So you just go right here and then go into the fifth skill. I don't think I waited quite long enough. No, I did. So these, yeah, those explosions right there are from the third skill. So that's how you know the third skill went off. So you can combine those two, but I'm not really sure what's going to be a good skill rotation for him. I feel like he's just a CTP of Rage character, and you're just going to be like alternating on like 3 and then go into 5. And then you can go into, well, 5's a pretty long animation, so that'll be like your entire Rage, and then you can go into like 2, 1, go back to 3, then go do 4 for your next Rage rotation, and then maybe do 5 at the end of 4, because 4 looks a little bit shorter. Either way, I'm not 100% sure on how to play him, but this uniform definitely looks like it's going to be a massive improvement for him. But again, I'm not sure how damage proc friendly he's going to be. He is getting that extra 50%, you know, built-in damage proc from his third skill. That, can we transfer that to, if we do it like an instant cancel? So there's for 2. And then if I go into this one, yeah, it's still active. Okay, so you can instant cancel the third skill and get the increased damage for both 5 and 4 if you wanted to do that. Or if you have like your tier 3 ready and you're just building up for your tier 3, you can do like cancel it over, do a few hits from 5 here, and then go into like your tier 3 or something like that. depending on, you know, if you're building up, if you have the CTP of Rage, of course, and not a regular damage proc. So yeah, overall, I'm not really sure how I feel about Falcon. I'm a little bit low on crystal, so I'm not going to be picking this one up, mainly because I don't plan on tier 3ing him. If you do plan on tier 3ing him, then of course get this uniform. But again, I'm not sure how damage proc friendly he'll be, so you might want to have to dish out a CTP of Rage for him. And we didn't actually check. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't like how they don't show the leaderships here. So how can I just go? I have to find Falcon on my roster here, so let's go ahead and get over to Falcon really quickly. So we got our speed characters here. There's Falcon. Let's go to the book here and check out what his leadership changed to. So 15% dodge to all allies. What was it before? 6%. Okay, so he just gets more dodge. So that's going to be the new best dodge leadership. Which again, I'm not sure how valuable that'll be. I mean, dodge of course is built into his 4-star passive, but you're just going to go with the damage leadership if I'm being honest here. I don't think you're really going to use his own leadership. So yeah, I'm not sure about the wrong thing. Here we go. So yeah, not really too sure about that. But like I said, overall, this uniform is going to be a big improvement for Falcons. Now we'll move on to the last one of the list here, which is going to be Baron Zemo. All right, so for Baron Zemo here, let's see what he's getting. So he's not getting a tier 3, he's not getting an awakening, he's just getting uniform for this, so it's not going to be usable in World Boss Legends, so you're not going to really be able to get his leadership for that, which is probably going to be the main thing that he's still used for, is just his leadership. But anyway, we've got enhanced the effects of his 4-star and tier 2 passive, and then we have a 5% all attack. Okay, 5%, way to be nice and generous there. I don't really play Baron Zemo too much, so I'm not sure, you know, how good he was before this uniform. I know he wasn't great, but I'm not sure where he really stacked up. So anyway, his passive here is now when attacking, do 25% bleed damage. Okay, I think bleed is actually pretty good in PvP, but that's about it. Maybe, does it work really well in squad battle? Does bleed actually do a good amount there? Or is Surtur immune to bleed? I don't know, I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyway, first skill, we have a stun. Wait, where's the third skill? I guess the third skill hasn't changed. So the third skill is, oh, ignore targeting. Okay, so maybe they are trying to make him more PvP orientated. So here we have ignore targeting. He gets incapacitation, silent stun. It penetrates, it looks like everything with 100% chance. So that's really good. All attack, all defense, 35%, speed 1%, 30% crit rate, 100% chance to be immune to damage for 6 seconds. So he's got a lot of stuff going on with his third skill, so that's good. We have 45% all defense down here, ignores immunity, paralysis, ignores immunity. We have incapacitation, another 45%, all defense down, ignores immunity. We have super armor, which is good. All defense by 5%, only 5 seconds though for that super armor. That's not going to be enough when we're on an 8 or 9 second cooldown here. Yeah, 9 second cooldown. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the skill preview and see what the skill actually looks like. And see what we think about that. So we got iframe there. Got an iframe there. So far, two pretty basic skills. All right, I'll take it. But the iframes are nice. Third skill, this was the ignore iframe. Okay, I mean, not bad. This definitely has a lot more hits, and this looks like a more substantial skill that might actually one-shot somebody. We have more hits here. We've got the explosion at the end. We can the stun there if they don't have a debuff lead. So yeah, that looks a lot better for PvP. Fourth skill, we've got the iframe just broke up once, so that's not bad. Darts around. The fifth skill, okay, he's out of the iframe quite a bit for the fifth skill. Did the fifth skill have the protection on it, or was it the fourth skill? No, this one just has the super armor, so it was the fourth skill that gave you the, oh no, it's the third skill. Third skill's the only one that gives him damage immunity? Okay. So it looks like Baron Zemo, at least to me, hasn't really changed much. because again, I don't play him too often, but I do have him as my leadership in squad battle. So I usually play him up to Surtur, so I can just have it on auto and not have my other character like waste their tier 3 or awakening skill. Who do I use? I use Gwenum, I think, as the other one. So yeah, I don't have her waste her awakening skill. And yeah, the skill animations look very, very similar to me. But again, I don't play him much, but it doesn't look like much has changed for the skill animation. So I'm not holding out hopes that this uniform is going to be a massive improvement for him. But that's just the initial impressions I'm getting, unless this third skill really is like a one-shot king in PvP. But besides that, you can't really combine any of these skills together. They don't have any like lingering effects, so you kind of have to let the skill play out to get kind of damage here. I mean, you can still go, of course, go into another skill, but it's not like you're going to be benefiting too much from it. So I don't know. I'm not very impressed with Baron Zemo here, but let me know if I'm underselling him. The uniform looks cool. I mean, I like his outfit here, but I don't know. He just doesn't seem like he's going to be very good. Again, let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong about that, but I think Baron Zemo is probably going to be a skip here unless you are using him as a staple for some kind of game mode, which I'm not sure if he was ever really the best in anything. Speed villain, I mean, there's not many speed villains, but is he really the best current speed villain that we have? No, because I use Gwenum for a lot of things. She's speed villain, unless there's only a male speed villain that we need somewhere. Anyway, enough rambling there. So far what I think of the uniforms is I think Winter Soldiers looks the best, and probably maybe worth tier 3ing now. I'm going to have another video up on that after I tier 3 him to see what kind of damage he does with the new uniform. Falcon, again, looks really good as well, except that he may require a rage to get the full potential out of him, which can be a little bit annoying, and I know a lot of people don't have rages just laying around. He does have his tier 3, so he could be a contender in World Boss Legend, but again, we'll have to wait and see about that. And then Baron Zemo here, I'm just not too impressed with, and I really think he's probably just a skip with this uniform. But again, let me know your thoughts about each uniform, if I'm over or undervaluing some of them. Let me know if you've bought them, if you've tried out the uniforms, and yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.